Hey everybody, and welcome to our WhatsApp call. It's been how long?
This is the third week, actually. I was traveling once, and then last week happened, and then yesterday happened. That wasn't you.
Last week?
I was a little under the weather, actually.
Yeah.
But we're back, and we're strong and ready to do our thing.
Products.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, big, huge testimonial on Avenger, on Influence, on Body Shield.
That's right.
Great products.
So give us your synopsis on your trip.
It was great. It was a lot of driving. I had a really spent a great time with Laura, with Chris, and Roy and Marie. We traveled a lot. We drove a lot. Wisconsin, Missouri, Iowa.
I called in one time to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
It was fun. You guys
were
great. Telling some stories, and
we were on Sisel Sport. Yeah. We got pulled over twice. You got 2 tickets. 2 tickets. But it was worth it.
Yeah, awesome.
So
very cool.
Great stuff. And we'll be traveling again in October. We'll give you the details when we have the addresses and things. But we're doing another
I got some emails on that today.
Yeah.
So maybe some interesting things coming up. So pretty cool.
You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah. So let's start.
Back. You want to start the promos or the back orders?
We start with our back orders.
Yeah, let's start with the back orders. All right. Spectrumax is on back order right now. First of all, let's start with the good news. Encompass is back.
Yay.
Yes. Toothpaste is back.
Yes.
They're starting today. So yeah, we've seen sales up to the
gosh, it's been awesome.
And then from Encompass. So there's no limit, so you guys can order as many as you want. So that's a great thing about that. We have another 12 products in back order. Oh, and most of them are going to be released in August this month. So that's going to be great for this month's volume. Spectrumax is coming back in October. Actify will be the first part of September, as well as Ferment Facial and Transfusion and Chocolate Ciceline, all on the first part of September. Balance D, the last week of August. That's a big one. Yeah, so we're shooting for you guys to have the volume for this month as well as CBD 1500 and Avenger. All 3 of them should be ready this month. Hopefully this
last week of August.
Yeah, last week of August. Rapid Repair, October. Calcium K2 mid-September. Terminator mid-September. RIP should be first part of October. Now, we say first part of this, first part of that, mid-August, mid-September. Don't hold us up, up to this, guys. I mean, when we say mid something or first part, it doesn't mean that's going to happen the first or second, So it varies. You guys know the situation every single day.
Yes.
Sometimes we record this call today, and then we're like, we got pushed a couple weeks for this ingredient. So I'm like, we already just told people. So don't hold us up to exactly these dates. It's just a rough estimate.
It changes. And, a lot of people actually have said to us, don't give them dates, because people will kind of come back with some negativity. But we want to let you guys know where it is. It kind of let you know when you're planning. And if you say nothing, it's just like, how far out are we hanging? And some of these that have been there a while, and the Balance D and the Avenger, you guys just went so long for Encompass. It's good to know you're running your business, and we feel like to give you a rough estimate is something I want. And so we try and give you that and just keep us, just hold us to, abouts on there.
Right, exactly. And we're very unique on this. I've heard other companies that just put a post on their website, unavailable. We go the extra mile and try to make sure that you guys know. So that's it for the back orders.
Okay, very cool.
So we have a nice promo this month that's been super successful.
Super popular.
Yes,
everyone's just
very popular.
We're excited about it. It's our back to school promo. So it's a worldwide promo, not always back to school for some people. And sometimes the promo will relate to you and sometimes it won't, but you'll always be able to.
Life is a school.
That's true. We're always going back to school, right? I love the way you sell that.
Yeah, thank you.
So this promo has 1 vanilla Ciceline, 1 Brain Vitality, 1 Body Shield, 1 toothpaste, and 4 Terminator 2-ounce. Cost of $162 for distributors, $162 PV, $118 CV. preferred customer cost is $178 with 178 PV and 129 CV. So super popular promo. And we've got another one coming for next month that I like. And then I've had a couple of people giving me some ideas. So we've been asking, yes.
Good.
So I want to talk to you about that after. So we've got some good things coming up.
Yeah, you'll love this promo for September, right? It's September already. Wow.
I love this next promo. So
yes,
cool stuff.
Awesome. So another announcement that we have is the commission reversals. So for some time, since we started with the new system, for some reason we weren't, when there was a returned order or fraud, we would claw back the PV, the volume only, without clawing back the commissions. So you guys would keep the actual commissions without, whenever there was a return pack or order.
And that was only just for a brief time, because for years our distributors have seen clawbacks come. That just stopped for a short amount of time.
Yes. And so right now, if you see a negative $9 or whatever, now we're going to be starting clawing back. Whenever somebody returns an order or there's fraud, we will claw back the actual commission. So there's some people calling, well, I see a negative $9. What's that about? So you just click on that if you're on your back office, and it'll give you a breakdown on all the commissions that we paid on that particular order, and will tell you the ID number and the name of the person that actually placed the first order, and the reason why it was, the reason that it was clawback, it was fraud, or if it was returned. You'll have all the details there and the percentages that we paid up. So just make sure that your team knows about this, guys, which is super important news. So they know exactly why that negative amount is on your commission.
And like
report.
I say, a lot of you will understand it because you've seen it in years past.
Right.
When it came to light that we hadn't been clawing back those amounts, Tom, we got in a meeting and all kind of talked about it, and all felt it was really important to just let that go and just start from here and doing it. So that's why we're announcing it. There might be some new people who haven't seen that as they have in the past, and that's what it is. And there are fraudulent accounts quite often, actually. Mm-hmm. So we look for that a lot, and we do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen. But when it does, of course, then we have to take that out as well. So appreciate your patience on that.
Absolutely. You guys released the CBD.
Yes, it was so exciting. We had a really fun call last night.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yes. And we have some really cool news.
Yep. Well, I have something to do with the U.S. and the Australian CBD. Okay. You want me to talk about that first?
Sure.
So,
Still my thunder.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
Go.
I'll say that. I'll pay for it after, so go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so right now, you guys know that we share the same catalog. Yep. So in the back office. So right now, you will be able to see Australian CBD, and that's how we named it, Australian CBD, in your order form. So try not to purchase that, because that's just meant for the Australia market. It has just a specific ingredient deck for their market in their country. So that's specifically for them. We still have we have the 1500 going to be available here pretty soon. So please try not to purchase. This will disappear by the end of this week. We're working on it, and the system is trying to hide the Australian one from North American view. But if you just let your team know not to purchase the Australian CBD, that'd be great. That's only meant for Australia.
Correct. And for most of the time, you won't see those differences. There's a few, like the hand sanitizer. Mm-hmm. We can't ship to Australia right now just because of the high alcohol content, and a lot of companies won't ship those in their airplanes far distances, or even short, actually. But so we try and make those hidden for some of those, and this one didn't make it in time. So like Milo said, it took us a little bit to get CBD because we had to have a different formula than from the US. So we were really excited to announce this last night, and we had Tom and Jason get on the call, and Jason talked about just the market for CBD and how it's been so beneficial in the US for us, right, and what that market is looking like for Australia too. And just to be at the forefront of that is super, super exciting. So we were really excited to announce this. We're starting out with the 1500 CBD. That comes with the tincture, the dropper. So I do have a PowerPoint. If any of you guys would like it, please send me your email and I'll send that. I'm getting that ready to send with our country call details probably tomorrow. But if you'd like that and you don't get that email, let me know. I'm going to put it in with that email. Very cool. Lots of information that they've included in there. Tom Jr. went through that last night, and it was such a cool call, and really just going through that PowerPoint. I don't know if you've seen it, but the U.S. should want it too, because just a lot of history, but then just it's a deep dive into CBD that I think a lot of distributors would love. So really cool. So we have there's a difference in CBD shipping, and I talked about this last night on the call. There is no way to order CBD and have it go anything other than economy. You cannot order, what am I thinking? Expedited. So, and even if you add it to an order, if you have an order with a lot of other products, if you put one CBD in it, it has to go economy. It's just the law. It's what we have to do. So just so you know and expect that, and to know, so you can put it with an order of other things or not. But either way, it's going to go economy. Now we have a really cool thing that we announced last night. And if you order 4 of those CBDs, the shipping is free. So very cool.
Wow.
I know. So just a really
Super cool.
fun promo for for our kind of launch on this, and kind of cool because we haven't had it for a long time.
Right.
So I'm excited about this, and we've got some other cool things coming up. I might even have something else really cool to announce on our country call this Friday. So let me just say the date right now. That's coming up on Saturday the 28th, 9:00 a.m. It's pretty close to the call we just had with this launch, but we want to make sure we keep our dates, and we'll talk a little bit more about the CBD, have another fun announcement. But yeah, so if you get 4, the shipping is free. You can get in your back office and do that, or call customer service. They'll be happy to help you.
And that's only for Australia, right?
Correct.
Not New Zealand.
Right.
And,
Thank you for telling me. So New Zealand has just some different laws with that. It took us a while. And of course, the change for us was Australian law. New Zealand hasn't quite got there yet. So we're kind of working with that still and just waiting, and wish we could do it at the same time, but we can't. So if you're from New Zealand, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to purchase CBD, but we'll just keep at it, keep pushing with it too, and you guys do as well, because the pressure from everybody at home is what makes a big difference there. So,
all right, that's super cool. Good for you guys. And we have new shift supervisors in the call center.
They're awesome.
Yes, Tati and Tyler, they just got promoted to be a shift supervisor. So, which you guys know that they're great, both of them. Yeah. And now we're going to have a supervisor on each shift, since we open up at 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. There's always going to be a supervisor there. So they're awesome.
Tati does the early shift, and Tyler takes
the other way.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Tyler takes the morning shift, and Tati takes the night one. But if you guys talk to them, I mean, you don't ask for anyone, you just go up there and they'll get it. But if you do happen to get them, tell them congratulations. Yep. They're really excited. They've really stepped up the last couple of months. They're doing an awesome job. We want to tell them congratulations.
Absolutely. Awesome job. And well, I guess that's it for me. Do you have anything else?
No, that's it.
Great.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you next week.